Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down the New York Liberty's recent clash with the Minnesota Lynx, a game that offered a crucial lesson just ahead of the 2024 postseason. Buckle up as we dive into the details of this 88-79 defeat and what it means for the Liberty's playoff hopes. The New York Liberty had a tough lesson to learn on Sunday. They were taken down by the Minnesota Lynx in a game that showcased the stark contrast between great teams and everyone else. If you recall, the Lynx are the only team that has beaten the Liberty twice this season, including in the Commissioner's Cup final. From the start, the Lynx set the tone with an explosive first quarter. They shot an impressive 12 of 17, including 4 of 6 from three-point range, and ended the quarter with a 30-17 lead. The Liberty tried to adjust by going with their long lineup, shifting Sabrina Ionescu to point guard and bringing in more length. But the Lynx were not fazed. They took advantage of every breakdown in the Liberty's defense. Liberty head coach Sandy Brondello admitted that her team didn't come out with the urgency they needed. "Minnesota is a very disciplined team," Brondello said. "We didn't have that physical presence that we needed." Liberty did manage to tighten up their play in the second quarter, but by then, the damage was done. The Lynx were rolling and seemed to get every 50-50 ball. Despite New York playing better in the second, they only managed to cut the deficit by 2 points by halftime. The real issue came in the second half. The Liberty struggled offensively, scoring just 3 points in the first 7 minutes after the break. Jonquel Jones, who had a promising start, scored only 1 point in the second half. The ball movement that had been so effective against Dallas was missing, with Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu taking 48 of New York's 69 field goal attempts. Ionescu, in particular, had a rough game, going 4 of 21 from the field. She acknowledged the challenge, saying, "They're a great defensive team, and you don't really get open looks. I was 4 for 21, which isn't great, but I'm going to continue to stick with it." Minnesota's lead ballooned to 26 points at one stage, but the Barclays Center crowd stayed engaged, cheering for every small victory. Nyara Sabali provided a spark off the bench, scoring all 9 of her points in the second half, which helped cut the margin to 74-57 with a 7-0 run. Even with the impressive performance from Sabali and a spirited effort from Brianna Stewart in the fourth quarter, the Liberty couldn't complete the comeback. The Lynx's lead proved too much to overcome. So, what does this mean for the Liberty as they head into the postseason? It's clear they need to bring more urgency and address their offensive struggles. However, the game also showed that despite a tough loss, there's still fight and resilience in this team. That's a wrap on our game analysis. What are your thoughts on the Liberty's performance? How do you think they'll fare in the playoffs? Let us know in the comments below and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more NBA content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. End screen with subscribe and video recommendation.